to me, Bach, it's very important to understand his harmonic language. Harmonic. There are chords. Some chords are more less tension. Some chords has more tension. And also that's one thing. So even in a small section, you can hear harmonic progression. Another thing is he structurally, whenever he composes in the piece, the structure is it can make this audience really touched or just interesting but not touched. This, to me, all the prelude potentially can make all this feel like this. So even you play beautifully, it's not necessary to make people feel that way. So you have to actually build up climax, and he always make the climax in the around same spot. You know the what you call it, golden rule, right? So I'm saying the harmony when you play a chord. Melody is not that important, but harmony is really important. So. Immediately introduce this. There's no tension. Goes back to just one note. Could be major, could be minor. But now you also I'm going to talk about music, but also physically, there are a few things that you also if you use too much bow in the beginning, you have less bow. So you you want a little direction, but then you run out of bow. So you tend to so you don't have a same bow. When you play soft, just remain on the upper half. So probably you even never thought about you want to play soft. But if you want to play softer, then you physically also make them easier, because it's easier to play louder here, easier to play softer here. So that kind of thing, if you pay more attention when you practice. So when you practice, it's not like just try to, first is know what you want. The next is how to achieve what you want. And there's easy way and a difficult way. Difficult way is you don't use brain to think. You just practice, I want to play soft. But there are easy ways to play soft. So if you get used to this after you practice, next time every time. Now another thing is, no, I keep going. Into it's one note, two notes. Those two notes are more. Right. So each chord has different tension, and he make this. But anyway, so all the way through, every time you play a chord, you think this, and also the connection, how chords are not just one chord. It's actually direction. Sometimes it's building up, sometimes and coming down, and also there's a large scale. And every prelude or this in this instance, the fugue has the peloton. And near the end is a peloton. If it's organ, well, primarily he was an organist. He played violin, but organ was his. Organ keep for a long time with the pedal tone. We cannot sustain. But it should ring enough, and this kind of place, it also should take a big section. Drama comes. Don't move. If you move, the tension between you and the audience is you just got gone. Wait. If you play this when you play the chord, so much satisfaction. Instead, it's so easy to go. Especially right. Yeah. So this really, I really can see when when I try to learn this piece, I feel like this. I sometimes I struggle with. Should I play more romantic or more? So make sure the shape of the more baroque, more classic, the bar line is important. Dum dum bum 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 da 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 dum 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 dum. And you tune down the string, but sometimes you okay, two steps separate. One is the true play the beginning. Yeah, yeah. What's the reason you actually choose you play here?
I'm trying to do like two different like tone or timbres for each voice. So.
But there are a lot of later you play actually ding dong or do da 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 da. You play, you purposely do that.
I kind of.
But here.
System.
But here you do opposite.
I was kind of like totally like switching it in between, but I don't know if it's like more confusing than just like keeping the same like division or like putting it the opposite way in the later part. But
that's normal because I often try to figure out something I don't really know. I like this, I like that, but eventually it has to be. There's a logic to it. And also the practical. For instance, this is so much louder than that. So you cannot really. And it will sound like 5 times louder, and this is so soft.
It's because the A string is naturally.
Yeah, but beginning is not. Right, beginning is the difference is much smaller. So maybe beginning you want to make a little more distinct. So beginning people have no idea. So people have no idea. But if you play dang 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 or dang dang, if you play two notes so different, that sounds like separate two things. Instead, dang dang is one thing, dang dang dang. Is that what you want to do? Right? So it's not good to play dang dang 2 7. So but also back then we don't play da da. 8 notes are supposed to be not yeah. Some people. That's one way. At least this is pretty convinced. This is clear, right? I usually so bar line. It's not down down.
Oh, okay.
Right? But not accent. How would you sing? Bom 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 bom. Ba da da. That's only bar. Dong 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 dong. Da 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 dong dong. Dee da dee dong dong. So make sure the yeah. And also all the fugue would, you know, from like ding bing 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 da da dum dum dum, right? You know that piece. It's very much like a choir. If you heard choir, start one group, or handle recite, and eventually a lot of people. So if you beginning play so loud, you will lose a lot later. If you start, we don't have acoustic problem. You're alone. If you start, it's like just eventually eventually go bigger. This is better structurally.
It's more of a line.
Yeah, structure is not just for structure. Structure actually is
Sorry.
structure is because if you the softer you play in the beginning, the louder it seems later. So when they compose Mozart is so obvious, and then 95% music is 8-bar phrase, 4 bars, 4 bars, and there's always strong bar with bar strong bar. So almost every time it's like that. And Bach is also very much into that. So this is one way to avoid repetitiveness also. It's not every beat is heavy. It's not every beat is heavy. Usually the downbeat is the note you emphasize. And if you play other preludes, it's even more obvious. He changed key always on the bar line. Often 2 bars, 2 bars change key, 2 bars change most time 2 bars or every bar. And there's another thing is sequence. He used sequence, sequence, right? Sequence.
Yeah.
It could be 2 bar sequence as a group or 1 bar as a group, and it could be 6 bars, could be 8 bars, and sequence can go from high to low, and you always use this opportunity. This is always for him is building up something. Building up something or going away from somewhere. It's never flat. So let's say just play that song. Wow. That's a classic. Basically, those preludes more than half of the time is just sequence from one place to another place. Yeah, he changed key always. Occasionally he will change some interesting note not on the downbeat, and you do need to emphasize those, of course, because that's unusual, really unusual. There's one way to play, it's very baroque, and there's another way is, my parent generation, we played not baroque at all, more romantic. And the baroque way can be very effective, but also can be really ugly. But romantic can be beautifully played, but also can be not so proper. Really, so when you use vibrato, don't use Tchaikovsky style control type of vibrato, especially against a white note. That's that's even more obvious. So and also let's say when it's quite. Sometimes there are a lot of vibrato. It's like the purpose is not because you want to hear vibrato. The purpose is you want to hear. You're not vibrating. No, you are not. Use white. How do I say this? Your purpose is not you hear vibrato, but your purpose is not here and let the people to know. Oh, I'm not using vibrato here. You know what I mean? So slightly to get rid of the dullness. So let's here actually if you don't use vibrato, it still sounds good because it's so sound. Or you can do. But you probably sound like you didn't use vibrato, but also it sounds like I'm not. You cannot really hear the vibrato, but so you just get rid of the dullness. But another thing is bow can help a lot. Bow really can help a lot to achieve that, because if you bow play regular way, and you would not using vibrato at the same time, it sounds can be, you know, like, right? You probably already, yeah. So but just in that kind, so you restrain the width, and not. So when it's loud, so this work with the bow. When it's louder, you can use slightly more. Yeah. When you play soft, don't use this kind of. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. So it's actually the bow is yeah. That's better. Another thing is, often people careless vibrato. One note is loud vibrato, another note is not vibrato. Seldom we do that. Only unless you purposely say this note is so special, I want just that note. So painful, it's better not to vibrate. Or this note so important, I do a little extra vibrato. In most cases, it's no good because it's open string. So because it's next to the open string. It's more even. Yeah. Try again. Yeah, that's all. Is it? It's okay. Small detail. That's one thing. Because I showed your boy. Your boy is so if you sing, I suggest always suggest student, if you're not sure about how you play, how should sound, don't use your instrument. if you start to just practice to always use your instrument, you will have so much problem, bowing problems, string crossing problems, all kinds of problems. But when you sing, all those problems are not there. You will have not, bowl will have, all of a sudden you have not enough bowl, or sometimes too much bowl. When you sing, you don't have that problem. So da 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 is one thing. Da 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 ding dong dong, da 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 di da, da da dong dong, go da di da di da.
I think I was thinking of it like in the mindset of the other ones, like.
Okay. Oh no, okay. it's okay. You want to emphasize because there's open down, down, right? This note. Yeah.
But I guess because this one doesn't have it, so it's different.
No, I was.
Because the first one doesn't is bare, so actually.
This wow, spin off from this beginning. So here, could be a little more.
Just more free.
Yeah, could be a little more. Enjoy yourself a little more, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, try. Here you can play a little more romantic. Yeah. Okay, now, I said, do you remember I said the sequence? You always that's it. High elevation. I can hear a teeny bit your idea. It's a very good idea. Really good idea. I think you have this. You want to try, and let me confirm one. Da da di da ding, da da di da di da di da di da dang. That you want to get louder, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm expert, so I can detect it. Audience are not expert.
Yeah.
Right.
So to be more obvious.
Oh yes. Yeah, because you know you do 100. You think you're 100% here. Out there, no, it's not 100. The distance will lose a lot. Yeah. So you know, so especially not only volume, the tension when you play the notes, how much you do this should be different. Yeah. Try the. Now you do every bar. If you do this, if you do every bar, you lose you lose that. Yeah, because in order for people to let's say this is rubber band. If I do this too often, tight, loose, tight, loose, tight, loose, eventually people give up. You have to do it like this. So, always a little tension, and easily, not easily just give up. And this is building a long thing. If you can do a very interesting thing in the short period. That if you do this like doesn't have this thing, people lose interest. Don't give up. And a lot of pieces actually from beginning to end there's no place actually let you really until the last note. Where's your hand? Obviously it's not here, the biggest climax.